All right, so it is 1 a.m. Um, I can't sleep, obviously, that's why I'm still awake. Which is fine. The weather here has been pretty crazy, and so um, I don't have class in the morning or on Thursday, so it doesn't really matter how late I stay up tonight. Um, so with that being said, I was just going to make this short little writing video slash vlog. I mean, right now it's just a vlog because my computer is still loading. And so, while that's going on, it'll just be me talking about ideas that I've had. Nights like this are good and bad. Like, one, yeah, I should be asleep right now, catching up on all the sleep that I know I'm not, that I know I need. I need sleep so desperately. Or maybe it's not that I really need sleep. Maybe it's just that I want sleep so badly that it feels like I need it. I don't know. When you're sad like that, sleeping. When you're sad, all you ever want to do is sleep. And I'm not really sad. Like I don't have some kind of diagnosed form of clinical depression. But I get sad sometimes, yeah. Yeah. Hopefully my computer loads. The good thing about it is that the house, I mean, my dad's asleep right now. My mom's away for work. There are no barking dogs outside. The wind is actually blowing pretty hard. You might be able to hear it, actually. The nice thing about it is that I have a lot of peace and quiet, relatively speaking. And so, because of that, nights when I can't sleep, I can go downstairs, get a snack, in peace and quiet, not have to worry about getting in my dad's way or worry about me getting in, or worry about my dad being in my way. I don't have to listen to my dad watching Fox News all the time, letting Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson fill his head with conservative conspiracy theories about all this other stuff. That's a topic for a whole different video. And such night. So like I said in the past video, I had tons of great, I've had tons of great ideas for the play while I was at my sister's. And so, and I keep thinking about them, I think about them when I drive on my way to school, when I listen to certain songs that I know I want to put in the show, but I haven't put in the show yet. I think about all the ideas I have surrounding that music. Music is becoming one of the, music, if it's not already, it's becoming one of the absolute largest aspects of the show, which is not by accident, although it also kind of is by accident. But it's just like, like here I am at 1 a.m. making this video for you all about the short. This one will probably be shorter because I'm just going to focus on the first interlude, second interlude, I think, because it comes after the second scene. So hopefully this one will be less than an hour. Hopefully like 20 minutes, maybe. At 20 minutes at most. Could push it to 30, I guess. But yeah, so, I haven't felt, so like, I guess like, this is what it took for me to actually make the video like I had been wanting to, but then at the same time, I couldn't get out of bed and turn on my computer and put my phone into my tripod to actually make it all for you all. Even though making these videos is really fun, it's really insightful, I'm able to put content on the channel as well as work on my project at the same time, and so it's getting a lot done all at once. It's really good. It's generally a good thing I should do. You all seem to really enjoy watching it, so I don't know. And right now, it's just the big thing is finding the motivation to do it and make it. But of course, since I'm going to be home, since I literally nowhere to go tomorrow, and the roads are probably going to be so bad that I wouldn't even be able to, that I might not be able to go even like out to like McDonald's for lunch. You know, we'll see. And so, yeah, so I have ideas for later parts of the show. I know about, ending music. I think I want to have for bows at the end of the show, whenever all the actors come out and they bow to everybody. I know how I want to end Act 1, and that's going to be one of my favorite things, is the way that we end Act 1. Okay, so now documents up. The hard part now is I don't know if I want to just change certain pieces of the second interlude or if I want to completely rewrite it, because the way it comes off right now, it makes the son seem like an asshole, honestly. And so I don't want that. I want the son to be like this likable, tragic character that people see that he's gone through tons of immense tragedy in his life, and yet life still won't leave him alone about it. So let's see. Let's read this second interlude, what I have right now, before changing it. The stress that college was putting on my girlfriend was absolutely eating away at her health. She was taking 5 or more classes every semester. She was in a sorority, and she was also in a number of clubs and other things. And so, as a means of escaping the stress, she turned to alcohol. If you ask me, I think that the reason why our relationship failed is because she decided that getting blackout drunk at frat parties, not sorority parties, frat parties, was more important than maintaining a stable relationship with me. Okay, I don't even like the way that part reads. Come on, here we go. It's being slow right now, it's kind of weird. Okay, so let's see. So we're gonna rewrite the whole interlude, and then that'll be the video. What the fuck? Oh, something's wrong with Word. It said it would need to close, but it hasn't closed yet. So, all right, I guess not. All right. Let me go back and read the first interlude. My first girlfriend was frankly amazing. She was smart, funny, driven, absolutely beautiful, and she asked me out, which was something that I always figured must happen to me after going my entire 18 years of life without having a girlfriend before, or even, oh, well, there it goes. Now, with any luck, everything should still be fine in the document, because I swear to fucking God if I have to. Okay, all right, God. Okay, right, back to what we were doing. Her and I had a showmance, which is where you become a couple through a play that you're in together. She played my opposite in the show, and we actually had a stage kiss. So one time during rehearsal, we're on stage during a scene where it's just the two of us, and instead of saying her line, she stands up and asks me to prom. And I remember that all of our friends and classmates were in the audience, and they just blew up when she said that, and looking back on it now, it's actually quite funny to me when I think about it. And then from that point on, we were almost inseparable. We did everything together. And I remember that the show we were in was considered to be one of the best plays that my high school had ever put on. People loved the absolute shit out of that show. Everything was great. A year went by and I started community college as a physics major. My first year was pretty easy since it was just general education stuff. And then after she graduated, we both ended up going to university together so that we wouldn't have to try the whole long distance thing. My first year at university kicked my fucking ass. It made me realize that physics was not for me. So then I switched to history for a year, and around the same time she switched from sports media to fashion design. History was not as difficult as physics, but it was just so boring to me, and it just left a bad taste in my mouth. So then I finally bit the bullet and switched to doing musical theater, and I fell in love with it immediately. And so life was basically perfect for me. I was in an amazing relationship with the girl of my dreams. I was studying something that I was truly passionate about and wanted to devote my life to. I just thought that it couldn't get any better than this. And then she started drinking. So we go from that to the stress of college. Oh, I'll just type and then I'll read it all to you after I have it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been typing for forever. Gosh. I was like, oh, it's only been like 25 minutes. I look at the clock, it's freaking 38 minutes now. Don't worry, I'm almost done. Then I'll read it all to you and then we'll end the video. I have a lot, because I have a lot to say about this. All right, that's it. It takes up the second interlude by itself takes up about a full page. Sorry that it took so long. I really wanted this video to be shorter. Okay, all right, but yes, I will read it. I will read the new and improved, revamped interlude 2. The stress of college caused my girlfriend to fall headfirst into alcoholism. It was honestly horrifying. This sweet and determined woman that I was ready to give my entire life to turned into this cold and downright unhappy person who didn't even seem like the girl that I always knew and loved. Do I think that alcohol destroyed our relationship? In a word, yeah. But the truth is more complicated. At the time, she was suffering from an incredibly heavy load due to her taking 5 or more classes every semester, being involved in clubs and other extracurricular activities, as well as being in a sorority. I tried to tell her that she had too much going on at once, but every time I told her that dialing it back could be good for her health, she would just tell me that she couldn't because of FOMO, fear of missing out. Things only got worse from there. I could give a very lengthy TED talk about why I think that Greek life is a menace to society. But the one example that I'll give right now is about how required Greek life events cause depression and make people suicidal. One day during the semester, she texts me saying that she can't take it anymore. This text that I got from her set off all of the alarms in my head. That's a typo there. This text that I got from her set off all of the alarms in my head and another typo. And I immediately asked where she was. She told me she was in her dorm room. Thank God we lived in the same dorm building, because when I got to her room, the door was slightly open and she was in the middle of the floor, crying. After noticing her in the center of the floor, I noticed a large number of pills that she had spilled out on her desk. My assumption was that she planned to commit suicide by overdosing on whatever those pills were. I got on my knees too, and I held her and asked her what was wrong. She just kept saying that she couldn't take it anymore. I took her to the emergency room right after. After they did their evaluation of her and finally got her into a calm state, the doctor then came out and asked me if I knew what pumping was. And that's when it hit me. It was revealed that the combined stress of her classes, clubs, and the required hours of pumping for sorority every week caused my girlfriend to have an emotional breakdown, which led to her suicide attempt. What happened got reported up the chain of command in the sorority house, and it was decided that my girlfriend would not be required to do any more pumping for the rest of the semester. But things really didn't get better from there. I will never be able to properly explain to you all how much I hate alcohol. I saw alcohol almost destroy my parents' marriage. My mom told me that my grandpa's alcohol consumption almost ruined my grandparents' marriage. The difference between my dad, grandpa, and my first girlfriend is that at least my dad and grandpa were getting drunk at home. My first girlfriend was going out to frat parties as a minor and getting blackout drunk. There was one night where she got so drunk that her friends, who were also drunk, told me that I should probably take her to the hospital if she didn't get better in an hour. I have no words that I can say that can properly express how irresponsible it was of her to do these things. The worst part is that she didn't care that she was being so irresponsible. She just wanted to have fun, I guess. Long story short, she broke up with me and I haven't seen her since. Whatever, I guess. So that is the new and improved interlude 2. It's still open to changes that I might make / might be thinking about. But for right now, it's gonna sit. So, yeah, once again, sorry that the video was so long. I guess I had a lot more to say than I thought I did. Or maybe I don't type as fast as I thought I did. So if you all enjoyed this video, then please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel to see more content just like this in the future. And whenever you all do that for me, helps me stay motivated to make more content for you all in the future. Once again, thank you all for watching. Until next time, bye!